going on. Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This Maurice Bishop Chess, and y'all know my slogan: life is a game of chess. Yeah, guys, I'm actually driving home right now. I got off of work. I had to stay at work a little bit late due to I had some packages that needed to be picked up. So that's pretty much what was going on and everything. But definitely a beautiful day outside. I mean, it's getting a little bit chilly, but before the weather was pretty nice and everything. So, which I was actually very grateful for that too, for real. But yeah, guys, I wanted to talk about how chess is similar to life. Yes, guys, that's what I want to talk about. Probably wondering why I wanted to talk about it, because the thing is, guys, I want to talk about chess similar to life, but also kind of like how I use chess in a way to better myself, but also how I kind of like use chess in real life situations in order, to play on the board and win games as well. But yeah, so obviously, guys, y'all know chess is a thinking game, definitely a thinking game. When you play the game, you always have to think. And in life, guys, every day we have to think. We always thinking about something. It could be something stupid, it could be something genuine, it could be something happy, something negative. We're always thinking on something. Simple as that. Like, we're always thinking on something. And yo, what up, High Tech? What's going on with you, man? Life is good. Life is good. Life is definitely good, man. Like, the weather's pretty good. I know I got a heavy jacket on, but usually at night, later in the evening, it gets a little bit chilly. But before, it was actually pretty nice though, where I didn't need a jacket. But I got a jacket on now though. But anyway, guys, what I was trying to talk about is, every day we think, when we play the game of chess, we think we gotta, always think, looking at the board, trying to think of what's our opponent's best move. Then we're trying to think on, what move that we gotta play in order to, catch our opponent off guard, things like that. So, and that's why in real life, we're constantly thinking. And as I was saying earlier, we always think on things that are, I mean, it could be anything, guys. We could be thinking about, how we're going to pay the bill. We could be thinking about, how we're going to get rich. We're always thinking about, for all y'all that's single out there, y'all probably be like, man, how I'm gonna pick this girl, how I'm gonna get her, you know what I mean? Like, we're always thinking on something, like, regardless of how you live your life or whatever, you're constantly always thinking. There's always a choice, there's always some type of decision. Sometimes there's an easy choice, sometimes there's sometimes there's an easy decision we make, and sometimes there's a hard decision that we make. Regardless of those decisions that you have to make, there's always a solution. There's always a solution to those choices. A lot of people think, a lot of people think like, hey, I gotta make the decision really quick, and I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. And a lot of times we have a lot of people that when they make decisions, they'll make rash decisions. Sometimes they'll just not really think about it. They'll just make the decision and hope for the best, pretty much on winging their decision. And it's funny because you have some people on a chessboard where they don't really like think on their position. They'll kind of like make a move, not even think about it. They'll make a rash decision, and then they wonder why they're losing, in their game. Simple as that. instead of just taking the time out and analyzing the position and just thinking of all the best move, all the best variations, you know, just really thinking on, you know, how they're gonna beat their opponent, you know. So again, and that's how a lot of people do in life, guys. They'll make a whole bunch of rash decisions and then wonder why their life ain't going a certain way. You know, people think about creating a business. Some of them are not really serious with their business. Either they don't get up early in the morning to really work hard at it, or they'll just, I guess, like just winging it, guys, and just hope for the best and just, you know, keep trying to fulfill their vision that they have, but really don't take the time to really, you know, think on, you know, what their clients want, or think about, you know, the budget for the money, or they don't think about, you know, how it's going to benefit, or whatever product you may have. They don't know how they're going to really prep or really like make their clients happy. Like they really don't like think about it. And again, guys, the same thing I was saying, the same thing with how people think on the chessboard. And the crazy part of what I realized, guys, a lot of times when people think on the chessboard and make rash decisions and stuff, it kind of reflects on their actual thinking sometimes. Like, I know a lot of y'all heard of, like, you know, what's your chess personality and things like that. If you're one of those types that, hey, what up, Eternal Word? You know, hey, shout outs to Eternal Word, because, you know, we had a conversation, you know, this afternoon, man. Definitely great brother, man. Like, I really appreciate him, man. Like, you know, I highly, like, I just really appreciate him, man. Like, just having a conversation. It was a great conversation, you know, man. I just really love it, man. Shout outs to Eternal Word, for real. You say do the same thing working on LB. Oh, the acronym. Yeah, man. But yeah, guys, so yeah, so like a lot of y'all, like, the way y'all play chess is y'all play it as if it's like your personality, which is not a bad thing, you know, but there's always room for improvement, though. You know what I mean? So, like, for me, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, for me, I know with my chess personality, I'm aggressive, you know, I take a lot of risk, you know, but also I do calculate everything. Like, I'll analyze everything, guys, even at my job. Like, at my job, guys, because I'm a supply sergeant at my unit, so I'm having to make sure, you know, okay, what size do the soldiers need for their OCIE, which means clothing, guys, or TA-50 clothing gear. You know, I got to get their right size. You know, I got to make sure, you know, what fits them. I got to make sure, you know, like LIK, making sure that they get the right room. When it comes to, you know, field exercise, I got to make sure that, you know, I have all the supplies for my unit. I have to, you know, make sure that they have food. And when I got time management, because I have a lot on my plate, so I have to manage to make sure that everything is right. I got to make sure I have all the supporting documents. I got to make sure the serial numbers match up with the equipment. I got to make sure that the address is correct. I got to actually think ahead and contact the POCs to make sure that nobody else replaced them. You know, so I literally have to think every single time. I have to think 3 steps ahead of the people, because nobody's going to tell me how to do my job. Nobody don't know my job better than I do. So because it's my job to think, it's my job to make sure everything is squared away, I have to be on point. If I mess up and everything, you know, I get counsel, you know, and you don't want to get counsel, man. It's crazy, though. And yes, it's a stressful job, but this is what I do every day. You know, I have to think, I have to analyze, you know, I have to follow up. The biggest thing, guys, following up with people, you know, to make sure, like, did they receive the equipment? You know, I have to make sure, like, okay, the stuff is shipped. I gotta make sure they receive the equipment, but also I have to make sure that they sign the paperwork. because that's something that I have to do in order to show proof that I deliver and that I did my job, you know, and that I did my due diligence. So even with equipment, guys, I work with like millions of dollars worth of equipment, so I have to inventory this stuff, you know, every month and make sure everything is, you know, is good, you know, and make sure everything is accounted for, you know. So, and it's kind of, and the crazy part is, guys, like all of y'all that's like, you know, most of y'all that's in my Maurice Bishop Chess University course, you know, y'all know I'm constantly like, I'm hitting y'all up, you know, I follow up with y'all. If I have anything new, a new course, I send y'all an email. When I get a new visitor, what do? I welcome y'all in, you know what I mean? So like, I'm constantly, you know, like keeping y'all update, you know, or if I don't do a live or whatever, then I'm on YouTube, guys, and I'm actually talking about, you know, certain things, you know, through my YouTube channel. So just keeping people informed. So yeah, guys, so the point that I'm making is I'm always having to think, I'm always have to analyze everything. I always have to think a few moves ahead. And it's the same thing with y'all, guys. You know, y'all have to think, y'all have to, but don't make rash decisions. You know, if I was doing my job and I was making a whole bunch of rash decisions, like, it would be a headache, guys. And my life would definitely be miserable, guys. And yeah, high tech, my job is stressful, but you know, I used to do my I really don't like y'all job, like y'all just be hating anything else. But the thing that I can really tell y'all, the best advice that I can give y'all is, if you go into work and you really don't like, grateful that you have a job. Be grateful and thankful that, you know, you're not behind on your rent, or, you know, you're not behind on your bills, and, you know, you're not in the street homeless and stuff. You know, be grateful for that, guys. You know, be grateful for exactly what, and honestly, I'm really be honest with you, and I know it may sound cliche, but when you're thankful for a lot of the small things and everything, and really like start saying what you're grateful for, and even if you feel like you're not really grateful for it, even if you feel like, this is just something small, like, you know, but if you really believe, like, what you're saying, you really believe that you're grateful for it, like, you're really going to start believing it, and you're going to feel more appreciative, you know, of where you're at, you know, because, again, guys, you know, for the jobs that y'all hate, shoot, y'all could have not have a job, you know. You could have been behind on your rent. You could have got an eviction notice on your apartment or your house. You know, you could have been on the street homeless. It's cold out here, so y'all could have been outside freezing at a homeless shelter, you know, with no privacy, you know, sleeping with a whole bunch of, you know, 20 or 30 different people in the same room. And it's like, yo, man, like, what's going on? Like, so be grateful and thankful that y'all have a job, because a lot of people out here don't have a job. There's a lot of people out here that's homeless. You know, there's a lot of people that wish that they was in your situation. And the crazy part, guys, I have to think that even though my job is like crazy and stressful, but there's a lot of people that want to be stressed. Like, not saying that they dreaming to be stressed, but they would rather have a job and be stressed than to be out on the street, if you get what I'm saying, guys. You know, there's a lot of people that, you know, they rather just have the money, you know, just have a job. At least they'll have a roof over their head. At least they'll have money to pay for their groceries, you know, especially if they got a family. At least they have something where they can take care of their family, you know, and make sure that they're good. Some people don't have medical benefits and everything. And medical insurance is high, very, very high, I have to say. Just give me a minute, guys, because I'm over here, got to pay a toll. Hey, there you go. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I'm back. Yeah, high tech. Hey, thanks, man. And yeah, Donald, that logistics, yeah, logistics is definitely the foundation for real. Like, logistics is like no joke. Like, we're the center of the whole unit. And yeah, Eternal Word, we're spoiled. Yeah, we're so spoiled in the USA, it's almost a curse. Yeah, it's crazy. You know the crazy part about, I'm glad you brought that up. You know the crazy part about that? there are like people that's like overseas that wanting to come to the USA. And the crazy part, there's a lot of people overseas that like they always say, like their like I guess their government over there is like horrible, whereas the USA, they look at it as a gold mine, because you know, for a lot of people that are immigrants and everything, you know, they get what they get? They get some type of grant. They get, you know, I think they get like some medical benefits. You know, they get like, there's always a program for them, you know, I guess to have them have a job, or, you know, a house, you know, something. Like the U.S. always support the people outside the U.S., which is why a lot of people even take advantage of it. You know, we really don't. Like, we just, like, we see, like, there's a whole bunch of programs out there, and we're like, we don't want that. But there's like so many people that that want to take advantage, especially a lot of people overseas. They want to go to the school in the U.S. because of scholarship money, grant money. You know, there's, if you really think about it, guys, in the U.S., man, there's scholarships and grants for everything, which is crazy, guys. You know, there's a scholarship for chess. Y'all know that there's a scholarship for chess, whereas a lot of people over that, if you always hear about it, there's always somebody donating some type of scholarship money, or like they're donating something. So they don't really have, like, they get the scholarship, but it's always a donation. Whereas in the U.S., we the ones that actually have, you know, all the scholarship money. We get all the benefit money, you know, all the time, you know. So there's always opportunities, you know. But yeah, for me, I kind of like jumped off on what I was saying. But another thing that I was talking about, guys, is, you know, for me, you know, I'm a risk taker. I'm aggressive, and the reason why I say aggressive, because like when I work out, guys, like I'm aggressive in the room. Like, you know, I want to lift, like, obviously, guys, I'm not lifting no 500 pounds or nothing like that. But I love the challenge and everything. And in my mindset is, you know, I'm going to attack it. Like, I'm going to win it. You know, I'm in it to win it. You know, that's my mentality. So anytime I see a bigger weight or whatever, or the one that I feel like I can't lift, I'll try it anyway. Even if I lift it once or twice, you know, like, I got it. Like, I'm like, man, that's what's up, man. Like, I got this, you know what I mean? Whether it's one time or two times, I still lifted it. So it's always a challenge. And then I try to work my way up. You know, aggressive and, like, fighting. Like I told you before, I used to fight a lot. So when I used to fight a lot, I was always aggressive. Like, aggressive. I was always, I mean, I was trying to put you in the hospital and everything. So that's how I was. But, again, aggressive. A risk taker. You know, it's a couple things, guys. Like for me, playing the lottery, you know, I used to do a lot of playing the lottery and everything, you know. And I'll take risks, even though with the lottery, you know, you're never, I don't know, with the lottery, it's never, how can I say it? You're never really knowing that you're going to win. You know, it's not really... I don't know, guys. It's not a fact that you're going to win a lottery. It's always a probability. So it's like people that play the lottery, you know, it's oh, my bad, guys. My bad with that, guys. But yeah, with the lottery, it's never really you know, like a fact that you're going to win. It's always a probability. I think it's like 1 in a million that you're going to win. And I think somebody said to win a lottery, you have like, I don't know, I think it's a 1 in a million chance of you winning a lottery. And they say that you have, I think you have your best chance of getting hit by lightning before you win a lottery. So so you can just imagine how crazy that probability is. I need the fire in the gym, hard to get going for me. Yeah, you gotta have the motivation. Hold on, guys. I'm over here going through. Hey, how you doing?
Good, sir. How about you?
Doing all right?
Good to hear. Thank you. Have a good one.
No problem. Yeah, guys, I had to go through the gate. More military housing. You know, it's a base for just like soldiers and retirees and stuff. So I had to get through the base. So they just check your ID. They do an ID check and all that. So that's pretty much what they do. But yeah. But also, guys, what I wanted to say is having that determination and motivation is definitely is key. And guys, the same thing on the chessboard, guys. You know, a lot of y'all, when y'all playing tournaments and everything, there's always a prize money, right? So you're motivated by that prize money. So now you're like, you know, you're trying to play your hardest, trying to win that money. But also, a lot of y'all are playing hard because y'all want y'all ratings to go up. So that's pretty much y'all motivation. A lot of y'all are doing it for yourself, you know, or a lot of it, y'all just doing it for, you know, maybe your family or, you know, whatever the case is, you know, or maybe y'all just, your motivation is trying to get, become a title player. You know, that's one of my motivation, guys, is becoming a title player. So the same thing, like, that's why I say, guys, that's why I always say life is a game of chess, because no matter how you think about it, you know, you're always using chess in a way to, you know, you're always using chess in a way to benefit your life. You know, you pretty much use the same technique how y'all do use chess. Same thing. Y'all always thinking, y'all always analyze. You know, you're always motivated by something. You know, there's always a personality thing that goes. Like, a lot of y'all like to play it safe, and I usually call y'all like positional players, which is nothing wrong with being a positional player, but most people that are positional players, you know, they're not technically very tactical or anything, but they are. They love position, and they like standard position. They love to, you know, not take too much risk, but they want to make sure that they're straight, and, you know, make sure that the position is great, and then just beat you with position. You know, that's what they want to do. When my opponents are dictating my play, so I have to stay on offense. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that, you know. But I also like to attack and defend. I don't really like defending, but you still have to learn about defending, because you have to be a great defender. To be a great attacker, you got to be a great defender as well. So always remember that, guys. You just can't just attack. You got to defend as well. All right, guys. I actually just made it home and everything. As y'all see, it's getting a little bit dark here, you know. Definitely getting a little bit dark. But yeah, guys, I wanted to, you know, just touch on certain things, guys, you know, just to make sure, you know, how chess is similar to life, and, you know, how y'all can actually, you know, better yourself, you know, and having that winning attitude. The same thing how y'all have that winning attitude when y'all want to win in chess and everything. It's the same attitude y'all should be having when you're in life, like in real life situation, guys. You know, a lot of y'all want big businesses. Some of y'all just want to maybe become a bodybuilder, or maybe lose weight, or maybe y'all just want to be healthy. You know, you got to have that motivation with you, like inside of you. And know your why. I always talk about that. Know your why. Know why you're doing this. You know, if you're too lazy to do put in the hard work, and you're too lazy to be, I don't know, like just putting the work in, guys, then that means that you need to go back to your why, and maybe your why is not strong enough. The reason why I go hard, because I'm trying to provide for my family. You know, number one, I go hard with chess because, again, that's my passion. That's what I love. You know, I do it because I want to become a title player. Yes, I beat title players online, but, you know, I want the actual title, like written in paper, guys, and that's something that I'm motivated to do, which is why I train and study the way that I do. Even though I don't really love, I mean, there's times in my life where I don't really want to train, guys. There's times where I'm tired. Like right now, I just got off from work. I drive an hour to and from work every single day, guys. So a lot of times, guys, I am tired. So even when I go in the house, I gotta be a father. I gotta be a husband to my wife. So I gotta go in, you know, conversate with my wife, maybe help her cook, or clean, or whatever the case is, guys. I still have responsibilities and everything, right? But at the same time, guys, I'm still gonna go in, study my chess, still go through my games, and then at the same time, guys, still work on my university. Even though my university is done, but I still need to add more courses to help benefit for all y'all that's enrolled in my course. For all y'all that's not enrolled in my Maurice Mitchell Chess University, make sure y'all enroll in that, guys. I'm telling you, we have awesome students, guys. We have some very awesome students who are fired up. They're great people. They positive. I couldn't ask for better students, and that's really coming from the heart, man. I truly believe in them, man, and I truly love them, man. Like they're awesome people, man. Like very awesome people. So guys, I'm gonna have to go, because again, I gotta see my wife, and I gotta make sure everything is good and things like that. So again, thank y'all for all of y'all that came on the live and everything. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be talking about some more stuff too. All right, guys. So till then, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. All right, guys. Peace.